welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're not, thank you for tuning in and just listening to my story. So in 2022, I believe it was 2022, I went to the eye doctor, and honestly, I was just going there to get my prescription so I could get new glasses because my previous pair of glasses, they broke, and I just wanted to get new ones, and I didn't have my prescription. So I went there and I did the whole eye exam, and during the eye exam, I am told that I am at risk for glaucoma, which is crazy because I don't know anyone that has glaucoma. I know no one. So I didn't know what that meant, and so the doctor, she explained to me what it was, and I was like appalled. I was flabbergasted. I couldn't believe that that was happening to me, and I just didn't want to believe it. And in my mind, I'm just thinking mind over matter. I don't believe this thing's gonna happen, and so I'm just not gonna worry about it, and that can't be me, right? So anyway, I get my prescription, and that is the end of that. In the back of my mind, somewhere far, I buried the fact that I was at risk for glaucoma. So the optometrist didn't say that I had it. She just said that I was at risk and that we just wanted to keep an eye on it, right? So my eyes weren't bothering me at that point. I've worn glasses ever since I was in high school. So I was just like, my prescription is pretty much the same. I don't feel like I have any problems with my eyes or anything. So whatever. Laid that to rest, didn't think about it. This year, however, and actually, just to backtrack a little bit, when the optometrist explained to me what glaucoma was, she said it's like a pressure in your eye and it can lead to blindness. So make sure I'm looking. I don't know which lens to look at. But yeah, she said, glaucoma, if it's left, I guess, untreated, basically she's just like, there's nothing much that can be done, but, you're at risk to go blind, basically. So anyway, I put that in the back of my mind. No, it can't be me. I don't know anyone in my family that has eye problems besides just like wearing glasses. And otherwise, everyone that I know in my family, I don't know anyone that's blind. So just like whatever, right? So fast forward to this year, early, I don't remember, might have been like January or February, all of a sudden, I'm noticing that there is a change in my eye, in my peripheral vision. I feel like the walls are like caving in on me, and I'm also feeling a lot of pressure in front of my face and just like in my eyeballs. I'm feeling all this pressure. So in the back of my mind, yeah, I know that I'm at risk for glaucoma, but I also know that I spend so much time in front of my computer because I work remotely and I have to be in front of a computer, and also my apartment doesn't get a lot of light. So I said, you know what, let me buy one of those light therapy lamps, and let me drink some more water, let me get outside, let me get some, I don't know which rays are good for your eyes, but like let me go out and get like some sunshine, some rays into my eyes. And my eyes started to feel better once I got the therapy light, and I was drinking more water, and I was going outside a lot more. And so my eyes slowly started to feel better. I also started to do a lot more like eye exercises and taking like breaks from the screen, and like just like rolling, just eye exercises, like rolling my eyes back and forth, whatever. And I was doing that, and I felt better. And then, but the pressure got somewhat relieved, but I just really felt like my view was just getting like smaller and smaller, and I was just starting to feel like out of this world. Guys, if anyone out there with glaucoma or is at risk, I don't know I'm sure you can relate, because this is a very specific sensation, and I hate it. I don't like it. So I would go outside and I would notice that like I know it's sunny. I know it's sunny, but I feel like I'm not experiencing the full brightness that's out there. Like it's not registering. 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 Sorry. So it's not really registering, right? So I'm like, something is really wrong. So not only is my view closing in, I'm like, I know it's bright outside, but I'm not able to experience its brightness. And that is so hard to explain to someone that is not at risk or who doesn't have this problem. So anyway, I was walking Benji, and I went to the park. I'm sitting on the bench, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I do not want to be blind. I do not want to be blind. I do not want to lose my vision. I'm just like soaking in. Like, you feel like, I don't know, it's so weird. Like, when you feel like you're gonna lose something, you just try to like absorb and take in as much of it as you can. So that's what I was doing. I was sitting on the bench. I'm looking at the trees, and I'm looking at the grass, and I'm looking at the sun, and I'm looking at the sky, I'm looking at the birds, and I'm just like, bad enough I need glasses, but bad enough on a good day, because I hate wearing my glasses. Bad enough on a good day, I can't really even see, but now I'm just gonna really not be able to experience this, like, at all. You know, I kind of accepted that, you know, things would be blurry and a little fuzzy. I accepted that. But just to go totally blind, like, it was, I didn't want to think about it. At the time when I had the appointment, like, there was so much, like, going on in my life. I was just like, I can't deal with this. Like, this is just too much. So I just really, like, tucked it deep inside, right? So yeah, I'm sitting on the park bench, and I'm just like, this is just terrible. Like, what the heck? What next? So anyway, I don't want to cry, because, like, I was really sitting on the bench just thinking about my future. Like, how am I gonna work? How am I gonna, like, what if I turn blind while I have Benji? Like, how is that gonna work? I was just thinking about all these things, right? Feeling the pressure in my eye, looking around, knowing that, like, my field of vision, like, really sucks, and I'm noticing, like, a difference. It was crazy. Like, I would even walk in my house, and my house is not the biggest, but I'm like, yo, like, I can't even experience my apartment. I feel like I'm walking on the moon. Like, I'm not even here. It's just such a weird feeling. So anyway, I was really, really desperate. And I was just like, God, like, you gotta help me. Help me figure this out. Help me. And anyway, so something came to me, as, you know, like, some stroke of insight. Definitely came from God. It definitely came from the Holy Spirit. And something just told me to just go check out Dr. Berg. Because I check out Dr. Berg for everything, and I don't know why. It never crossed my mind to, like, see what Dr. Berg had to say. And I can't remember exactly when he posted this video about glaucoma and, like, a therapy for glaucoma. It might have been, like, a year ago, or, like, very recent. You know, very recent. Not like 6 months, maybe like a year or 2 years ago. He created this video on glaucoma therapy. And, you know, hope. I had hope. Okay, let's just start with that. So anyway, I watched this video, and I took notes of what he was saying. He had a lot of, like, what to do in the description of the video, so I won't go deep into it, because this is a therapy. I'm not a professional. I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you what works for me. So I'm going to show you the vitamins that you have to take, and you guys must go to his channel, and I'm gonna link it in the description so you guys can go check it out if you're struggling or if you're at risk for glaucoma. And so basically, you want to take a very, very high dose of vitamin D3, because according to him, there's something going on with the vitamin D receptors, so you kind of have to, like, overload your system with vitamin D3. Very important, okay? 10,000 UIs, okay? I'm, like, becoming a scientist because I knew nothing about this. Like, I was explaining this to my mom, like, you gotta do this, that. So anyway, I am about 65 kilograms. I'm a little less than that, but I'm about 65 kilos. And so you have to take 1,000 UIs per kilogram of your body weight, right? So that's the vitamin D3. And then you have to take the vitamin K2, because if I remember correctly, I'm a little nervous. So the vitamin K2 will help you absorb the vitamin D3. Okay. And then, you know, when you take a lot of vitamin D. Your body absorbs like the calcium, and to like combat that, I got magnesium glycinate. And Dr. Berg didn't get too specific into which magnesium you're supposed to take. I know there is this particular magnesium that will help you, will direct where the vitamin C is supposed to be absorbed. So there's a specific one for that, but this is the one I got. And to me, I don't know, magnesium is magnesium, okay? But Dr. Berg also includes like the source where he got his information from, where he got his research from. The book is sold out, so I wasn't able to get the book. Oh yeah, and you're also supposed to take like a fat. If you guys know, you know, you have to take some kind of fat with the D3 so that your body can absorb it. So I've been drinking 2 tablespoons of chia seeds a day with all of these vitamins as a fat. And I don't know, you guys do what works for you. This is the best way for me because I'm already taking chia seeds. And then also you want to not eat too many foods that are high in vitamin C, because if you take too much vitamin C, or no, not vitamin C, I'm sorry guys, you want to refrain from eating a lot of food that has high amounts of calcium, because the calcium will turn into, could possibly turn into like kidney stones. Oh my gosh, hopefully I don't have to redo the whole video, because I said I was talking about vitamin C. Anyway, I'm not a doctor. Dr. Berg just put a sister on, so I just want to say thank you, Dr. Berg. And yeah, so I've been doing this therapy, this vitamin D therapy for like a month already, a month and some weeks. I will say that the pressure is no longer in my eyeballs. I feel like my vision has opened up, which is amazing. I feel like I can see like easily, I can see what's going on in my peripheral vision, which is great because that freaked me out. When I go outside, my vision is still not the best because I still have to wear my glasses, but when I go outside, I feel like I am able to, does it translate? Like I'm able to see that it's bright outside. It's the weirdest, that's the best way I can explain it. Like I can go outside and see that the sun is shining. It's so weird. I'm able to receive the sunlight. Like I can see it. Like I don't know, I can just see better. I can see better, and I can see because you need the light to be able to see, you know. So I feel like I'm absorbing more light. Maybe that's the word. I feel like I'm absorbing more light, and so I can see better, or I'm able to experience my surroundings better. It's so crazy. It is so crazy. But I'm grateful. I feel so much better. I feel hopeful. There is a way to see if this therapy is working. You have to buy a vitamin D3 test kit to test your levels. And Dr. Berg goes into that. Dr. Berg goes into that and he explains it so much better than me. But the reason I'm making this video is because like even though I haven't tested my levels yet, the fact that I have like tangible hope and like tangible results makes me feel so good. And I will order the kit eventually, because like the baseline doesn't really change. You're like you're comparing your levels to like this specific baseline. So we'll see how I'm doing. But hopefully this helps someone out there. And I just want to say, Dr. Berg, thank you so much, because I felt like it was just, I didn't think anything could be done, because basically, you know, my optometrist didn't really give me any hope. It was just like, we have to, once this happens, you know, you have to come back, and basically we're just gonna like walk you through like, you know, what's gonna happen next with you. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the video here. If you are suffering with glaucoma, if your eyesight is getting worse because of it, or if you're at risk of you know, having glaucoma affect your eyesight, please check out Dr. Berg's video. Try the therapy. It won't hurt. The worst thing that will happen is you're gonna have some crazy stool, but if it helps you see better, and if it helps you to have a better quality life, I think it's worth it. Okay, and you drink your water. You have to drink 2.5 liters of water to help with all the calcium that can possibly build up in your system. All right. So I hope that helps. I hope this helps someone. It helped me, and I will see you guys in a next video. Okay.